Welcome back. I hope you're having a good one. I'm actually feeling pretty energetic today. Why am I playing a video game inside then? If I'm feeling energized, I should be getting stuff done. But instead I'm going to do it later, when I'm not feeling energized, presumably. Anyway, we're in the ruins of Ra, or something like that. Rao? I think this is the Rao ruins. Until I see a better pronunciation, I'll say it that way. The ancient Rao ruins. These giant ruins are flooded, overgrown, and split into two by a chasm. To the southwest is the Church of the Bud, overlooking the Tower of Shadow. Okay, bud. Okay, but I know they mean like the bud of a plant, but you know. Wait, which direction did they say that church was in? To the southwest. So this over here is probably the Church of the Bud overlooking the Tower of Shadow. And I have learned that I need to find a flame to burn the roots away from the Tower of Shadow to gain access. Because it's like poetry, it rhymes, etc., etc. We entered this place through this under tunnel here, and then we turned along this way, rode past some giants, and now we're here. Up here, this looks like one of those things that could either be a forge intake or another grave bird site. But instead, I'm going to start up on this thing up here. I'm energized. That does not mean I'm smart. I'm still dumb. But yeah, this. I gotta find this someplace. And the other ones have been pretty easy to find so far. So, shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, it's literally just up here. See? That's it. There weren't even enemies or anything. That's all. Why was that even not just a regular spirit spring? Who knows? Who knows anything anymore? But this should take us up onto that plateau that we weren't at before. Is there anything else obvious around here? I don't think so. This is one of those areas that I'll come back to later, maybe. If I feel like it. Maybe. I mean, obviously I'm exploring this whole place. And that place down there. That looks like another town that was ruined by Mesmer's crusade. They put these shrouds over everything. Also, look at that. Think I wouldn't see that? A little cliff shrine? Stuff like that exists in real life sometimes, carved out of cliff faces themselves. Looks pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, this one is still occupied by some horn scent. Look at that. Look at that little horn scent over there. And by little, I mean gigantic, cold-blooded warrior who will absolutely destroy me if I walk in there. Which I'm going to later. I still haven't gotten their greatsword pickup either. Okay. There's another spirit spring up here. Hello, dear. How are you today? I'm pretty sure this goes up to another nameless mausoleum. Probably the northern one. I'm presuming. I'm presuming and assuming a lot of things. But the patterns make sense. We made it. And I should turn on my lantern. That is definitely another one of those mausoleums. So who is going to kill me over and over today? Huh? Huh? Who's going to do it? We've seen a strength build in the first one we explored. And then the next one we explored to the south had a pure dex build. So maybe we're going to find an int build and a faith build? Who knows? Or maybe they're going to break the pattern. Who knows anything? It could be arcane. It could be just a mixture. My build is so terrible. Literally, the only score I have below 20 is arcane. This is not normally how I play. Normally I am much more focused, but for this character, I wanted all the things. You know, I wanted all the things. At least I have 50 vigor. That at least keeps me mostly alive. I'm going to explore around the edges of this place before going in there. You know, just kind of savor the moment. Plus, I found that perfumed oil on Crab Island, so maybe I'll find something else lore relevant to the thing in that mausoleum up here. Exploring at night definitely makes it harder to spot caves, though. I'm just a little orange point of light, floating around in a dark, dank world. I've already been everywhere down there. Absolutely everywhere. Are there ledges that I can drop down onto? Do I even need to check? Do I care? I don't think so. I think this entire little area of this plateau, like all of this, I don't think this is anything at all. I think it's a whole lot of nothing. At least from what I could tell. Maybe there was a forager brood that I rode right past. Maybe it was just about the pieces of candy I found along the way. These goats are just stranded up here. I don't think these goats are the mountain climbing variety. Goats of the mountain persuasion. I don't think they're successful musical artists. Okay, there's the mausoleum. I'm not seeing anything else up here. Except for this piece of candy. So let's see. I think I'm going to use my dry leaf arts first. I'll go in with the kickaronis. The Kickensteins, the Kickinators. I'm changing all of these. And by all of them, I mean only some of them. Changing that to claw. Yeah, that seems fine. I want to change as few of these as possible, though. In fact, this rotten sword insignia is probably always going to remain equipped from now on. So I put the most likely things that I am to take off to the left because they're easier to access. Okay. What do we got in here? Who could it be? I only have 6 flasks. This is fine. Who is it? Red Bear. I would have been so amazed if that was literally just an actual bear. A boss fight. You probably have beast claws, don't you? You know, Logur had beast claws. And now Logur is more like the least flaw. Oh, I just jumped right into that. Ooh, a storm claw thing. Wow, that like glitched out the audio. Boom! Oh, he jumped over my palm blast. How could he do that? And boom! And then do it again. Yeah, you see, they actually are using dodge rolling. They're using dodge rolling pretty well. He is really staying back and using those beast roars. Yeah, you see, if I had the stomp, I could do it from a distance and trick the enemy AI into dodging at the wrong time. Oh wait, I reset his frostbite by doing that. I kind of wanted the frostbite for extra damage. Okay, yeah, get out your whole health bar. Since he's using a claw weapon, I kind of like using a fist weapon. You know? Boom! Oh, you didn't expect it to be fast, did you? I know, expectation is not even in your AI, though. That does more damage the closer I am. Okay. Big kicks. I don't even have my kicking talisman equipped. I don't even have it. I could be doing so much more damage. So much more damage I could be doing. Ho ho. I got this in the bag. Get in here. Yeah, enemies that have a dodge roll seem to just be able to counter the palm blast whenever they want. Oh, that's a bit of Logur the Beast Claw moveset right there. I bet you drop that as your weapon. Hi-ya! I'm good. We're all good here. We're all good in this fight. You were honestly easier than Logur the Beastclaw. It's been a pleasure. Boom! Red Bear. Bear that was red. Red Bear's Claw. Bear Claw! I now have the right to bear arms! I have the right to bear arms. Amazing. Fang helm, iron rivet armor, iron rivet gauntlets, iron rivet greaves. Let's put all this on. First, let me read the descriptions. Greaves of Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness, so that's why he doesn't have a name. After killing the great red bear in a blood-soaked bout, he became fascinated by the untainted glory of its naked strength. I wish to be a bear, no more and no less. So he killed a bear and was like, well, I want to be a bear now. I can respect that. Helm of Red Bear, yeah. Perhaps his fascination with the untamed strength of the wild stemmed from his past as a redmane. He was a redmane, interesting. The cheek guards are shaped after a lion's fangs. I wonder if I can wear all of this in front of Freya, and if she will recognize it or something. Maybe. Maybe. Claw of a great red bear. It's a strength beast claw, and it is unique. It has a unique skill that you cannot change. Wielded without modification by Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness. After killing the great red bear in a blood-soaked bout, yeah. Huh. They reused a description. Weird. Red Bear Hunt slaughters prey with sharp claws and a great swipe of the arm. The attack creates a vacuum which deals continuous damage. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. Interesting. Interesting. Let me look at this, huh? Let me look at these red bear claws. Okay. I now have bear arms. That's just the normal heavy attack of the beast claw. That's what Logre's is like as well. That's just the light attack chain. Hiya. So what is this? What is this special then? 2 follow-up attacks. That's it. Okay. Those were those vacuum attacks. I wonder if those count as storm attacks. Red Bear Hunt. Yeah, I don't think that would be buffed by storm buffing things. But maybe it is. I don't know. Who knows anything? Well, Red Bear, it was a pleasure. Punching and kicking you in the face. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want the Shattered Stone Talisman back on for the kicks. I don't know. It's a nice little damage buff. Subtle but nice. Subtle but nice. Yeah, I kind of want to see what happens if I wear this in front of Freya. Probably nothing. FromSoft usually doesn't do stuff like that. But then occasionally they do, and it's enough to make me and other fools like me think that it's worthwhile to test literally everything that we think of. Redmane Freya, are you still here? A lot has happened since we last spoke. Are you still standing around here? Yes. Yes, you are.
In battle.
In battle. In battle. In battle. Let's just do order of acquisition. Boom. That. And that. And that. I'll look proper barbarous in this. Won't I? Oh, and the Greatbird anklets. Look. Well, you can't really see them over all the loincloth and stuff. There I am. Conan style. Conan the Barbarous Aryan. This is not the vibe that this character is going for, but you can see it will work. This is like a very He-Man style thing. Check out my costume.
In battle.
In battle. Yeah, but like in battle I defeated the guy who wore this Redmane themed helmet. You got anything to say?
In battle.
In battle. Okay, I guess not. Change it all back. Change it all back. Where even am I? Finding my way through all the menus. Yeah. I've got more of the Gravebird set, but I'm going to wait to try it on for, like, the full fashion show until I find the helmet. And who knows where the helmet could be. There we go, Eccentric's armor. Not the best armor I could be wearing, but, like, it's pretty good. Oh, and then Beast Champion is what I was wearing. But you gotta have the Eccentric's pants. You gotta have the poofy pants. There we go. Boom, boom. Yeah, who am I kidding? Shard of Alexander's so good, though. It's such a good talisman. How could I unequip it? I would be crazy. I would be a fool to unequip it. I'm also putting this back on. I like the Palm Blast. It's very cool. Very kung fu martial arts, wahoo fun times moves. But I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay. I've cleared that. I rode all the way. Huh. Did I miss like a site of grace here that I could have easily picked up so as not to ride past those golems again? Since we're going back to the Ancient Ruins base, let's go up there and see what that is. Let's do it. That is the marker for the Forager Brood that's still asleep. Who knows why it's asleep? I hope I'm not supposed to kill that Forager Brood because I'm literally never going to do that. I could do it on a different save file. On my Lord of Frenzied Flame strength character. That could be fine. Hey, haven't seen this move in a while, have ya? Whoops. Yeah. You see, I realized my previous talisman setup was all about buffing this one Ash of War. But it doesn't need to be buffed. It doesn't need the boost at all. My main attacks needed the boost. So that I can do this. And quick stomp. But yeah, that move is already so good. You just don't need to buff it that much at all. It was excessive. It was obscene, even. I hear... Do you hear the dulcet tones of the scarab beetle? The scarab beetle? These glowing gravestones make it so difficult to see items from a distance. I will find you, scarab beetle. I will locate my prey. There you are. Easy peasy. And now to punch you from... I'm just slapping it from horseback. Amazing. Amazing. Smithing Stone 7. More Misbegotten. 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 Hello. I'm going to use these swords. I forgot to turn on my lantern after fast traveling. I wish it just stayed on. Oh, right. These are very, very stamina hungry. I'm not used to the twin weapons, obviously. But I was using like a giant hammer before, so I should be fine with it. Oh. Good old rambling misbegotten movesets. Okay, let's just do that to swipe. I thought that would knock you out of the air. I guess it doesn't have very much knockdown. These swords were probably like an effort by the Karian royal family to recreate the Sword of Night and Flame, but I guess they were just... Are these better than the Sword of Night and Flame? Are they worse? They're just different. They're just different is all. But yeah, why didn't they wield that sword? It seems like a good sword. I've probably talked about this before, like yesterday or something. It's still on my mind, though. It's like one of the only... I'm talking about the Sword of Night and Flame here. It's one of the only weapons that I've ever found in a FromSoft game that felt too strong to use. Like, I wiped out the Godskin Noble in the prison town with it and realized, wow, I didn't even learn that boss. And it made me feel bad. Hey. No. You're not escaping me. Scattershot throw. Okay. Because there's Misbegotten here and I just got a throwing Ash of War, I think we're heading towards another forge. Oh, I just missed that. Oh, you'd think I would know. You'd think I'd know how to fight Misbegotten after all this time. They're base game enemies, but I don't. I don't know. I just mistime everything. I think for certain things like that, the timings are so distant from each other that it's at least difficult for me to build up any kind of intuitive sense of the rhythm. It's like too slow to be a rhythm in my brain. So it just becomes like a indistinct mess in my head. I gotta get over that somehow. Or maybe I don't. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't even matter. I've defeated those soldiers once. I do not need to do so again. I simply wished to prove to myself that those soldiers can be defeated. Even though I've done that plenty of other times too. I got the scarab, so I can just ride past. But is the pattern going to be same as that other place? Is the pattern... This is the gigantic bridge up from that castle. Look at the sharp edge of these bricks. That is sharp. That is very, very sharp. This is like the parts of gigantic castles built on bottomless cliffs that is normally so far away that you can't see the lack of detail in the model. But here, since we're able to explore the bottom of it, you can see the lack of detail. And it's like, dang, that's lacking in detail. That's a sharp edge. But I don't care. Can I climb up on there? Can I? I hear another one. Someplace. Where could you be? I hear you. Are you back here? Are you up there? I'm using binaural hearing, my 2 ears, and the wonderful audio design that From Software did in order to figure out where it is. Hello, friend. Hello, my glorious friend. I will really go overkill on this. And just blow you up. Yeah, drop down from there. Gosh, if it had just disappeared up there without dropping down. Hot dang, I would have never had the Somber Smithing Stone 9. Yeah, they really wanted to set up the DLC so that you can play it without having the bell bearings. And I respect that. I'm fine with that. Plus, it saves me some runes buying these stones, you know? Because I really need to save on runes. I don't have very many. Taylew's Ruined Forge. Is that the same icon on the map as the other ruined forges as well? The other ones are covered by the Sites of Grace, so this is my only chance to see the icon. Amazing. Beautiful icon. Taylew's Ruined Forge. Taylew's Ruined Forge. The Ruined Forge of Taylew. Taylew. Let's be honest. I'm not wielding that. I kind of want Flame Grant Me Strength. Maybe. Maybe I want Flame Grant Me Strength. Where should I put Flame Grant Me Strength? I'm gonna do that. Put that over there. So it's a incantation, sorcery, 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 incantations. Okay. I'm gonna put another sorcery here though. Like, this one just sucks, I'm sorry. Let's do Zamor Ice Storm. The Zamor Ice Storm. And back to that lightning as well. Can't go wrong with the lightning. Except for when it completely misses all the enemies right in front of you. But other than that, you can't go wrong with the lightning. Ooh, we got in here, huh? It's another one of these forges. Another one of those lava pipes. Is it going to say hit them where they're weakest again? Hit them where they're weakest. Yeah. Why do forges come with instructions on how to destroy the golems that work the forges? Maybe the golems aren't working the forges. Maybe it's like a pest control problem. That's probably where the hidden forge is over there. And then you can drop back down to the entrance. That's what I bet. That is what I bet. I can drop down there as well, which will probably fill with lava. Is anyone else remembering the Iron Keep from Dark Souls 2? I'm remembering the Iron Keep from Dark Souls 2. All the platforms with the buttons that you could press to, like, make them drop down. I've just crossed the border into Scadu Altus, apparently. Good news. Good news. One of my swords is fire, so it probably doesn't deal much damage, but it also doesn't matter, because they're plus 10. I invested the best. Nothing but the best for my Int Faith scaling weapon. Nothing but the best, even though it's mostly strength and dex. We saw as we were leveling it up. It revealed the truth to us. Where am I going? Where am I going? But yeah, I haven't felt bad about my damage values at all, even though this build does not have very good damage scaling stats. I guess it has the int. The int is really carrying me a lot. But yeah, it's mainly about weapon upgrade level and having the stats to wield it, and then everything else is just the cherry on top, just bonus. It lets me be a little sloppy with my build. And I like being sloppy. Lets me try a bunch of cool things. It says hit them where they're weakest, and then there aren't any here. I wonder if I walked by a really obvious hallway at some point that I just didn't see. I could jump onto that from here. I could jump down from here. Oh, there's a passage there. And there. Oh, I might need to, like, go through a bunch of lava. I may very well need to go through a bunch of lava. I'm going to put that on. I'm not really doing jump attacks with these swords anyway. Oh, hello! Now, I'm pretty sure strike weapons are best against you. Oh. Okay. 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 Focus, Connor. Focus. Smith script axe. I bet that axe is like a throwing axe. Okay, am I actually hitting you in the back? Okay, I did it. I finally hit it in the back. This still does barely any damage to you, doesn't it? I'm focusing. I am pure focus here. And I get hit in the face as I focus. I was so focused on getting hit in the face. Oh, the rollout window. It was too slow. It's really hard to hit it in the back with these jumping attacks. I'm not very good at that. Maybe what I need is like a big club. I need a big mallet. Just a big old hammer to smack him in the back. Do I have something like that? I don't know if I have something like that. What's this Smith script axe? Oh, and also this thing that I picked up outside. Usable on throwing blades, it's keen. Employ smithing arts to conjure multiple copies of the armament in both hands and throw them all at once. Follow up with an additional input to throw again. My silent Slay the Spire cosplay ideas are expanding. It could totally work. Axe engraved with a smith script, a throwing weapon created through the smithing arts. But it's just an axe, not a new type. Executes a strong attack or jumping strong attack to throw the axe. Beautiful. Beautiful, innit? Absolutely beautiful. And all the Smith script ones have very mild int and faith requirements and very mild int and faith scaling. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what it's all about. I am unclear. I could jump that. 100 million%. Billion, trillion% I could jump it. But I don't want to. Okay, it's literally the only way to go. I'm jumping it. Woo! Let's go up first. Up feels more limited. Right? Usually. Wow, there's a lot up. This is going to be bigger than the other forges. I think this is basically what I'm doing today, is this forge. So I can drop there, or I can drop there. That has like a hallway. I mean, I'm dropping here first. Dropping here first. I really need to find a good club in my... Okay, there are too many of you. Have you considered perhaps not having this many of you all in one place at one time? Huh? Have you considered maybe making my life a little easier? I want to jump over here. Did I miss anything there? Were all of the illusory walls in the game over there? There's a staircase going down. Yeah, I don't need to fight them. I don't need to punch them. There are no buttons to control this, I don't think. They're going to drop down here, though. They've dropped down on me before. And big stomp. See, it doesn't need to be fully buffed to one-shot these things. It was overkill before. That's nothing down there. Okay, let's jump, and jump, and jump, and jump. Are they both down there? Maybe they're trapped now. Maybe I can leisurely test for illusory walls. Illusory walls. With my pointy gnome hat. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I wish I could crush them with this, because apparently I'm just evil. That's sick. Why do I wish that? These poor innocent golems that have literally never done anything wrong. I don't want to crush them. That's sad. What's become of me? What about my scruples? Once I was scrupulous, now no longer. There's more stuff up there. There's so many places everywhere. And it could be a really well-hidden secret this time. It could be really well hidden. You don't know. It could be really well hidden. What is happening to my voice? Hello. Were you petting that? I'll need to see in the footage. Are they like your little pets? Hiya. Hiya. I did it. I hear something else up there, and I don't know what. Oh gosh, I could be knocked off the cliff there. Oof. I didn't recognize that attack pattern. Oh, there's more. Okay, I'm stuck on their hitboxes. I'm stuck on their hitboxes. I'm dead. So that's the noise I was hearing, is they all dropped behind me and somehow I did not notice that they were attacking me for that whole fight. That's the noise I was hearing. Do I have a good blunt weapon? Any good blunt weapon at all? Let's scroll down to the actual blunt. I have this, the Envoy's Horn. I mean, obviously I also have my Giganto Hammer. My ginormous hammer. You know what? It's time to go back to the tried and true. The Giganto Hammer it is. It's infused with Sacred. I don't know how that'll do against ye old golems. Pretty good attack value, though. It's decent enough. Decent enough. I'm going to go insurance policy on this. I'm going to run past all of the things. Let's see, where am I going? How did I get where I was? Hello? Yeah, here. Oh gosh. Welcome to Scadu Altus. Population me in this cave. Can't quite one-shot these, but I can two-shot them. That's good enough for me. I'll switch back to the dry leaf arts for ye old stomp. The stompifications. To get rid of all those things that are going to drop down on me. Woo! Almost jumped off a little bit. Just a little bit of almost jumping off of a cliff. And now we can get a good look at this. In there. Aww. It's petting the lava slime. It's petting the lava slime. I'm such a scumbag. Scumbag. A bag of scum. That's me. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? They do have feelings. Or maybe they don't. You know? Let me just stomp your pet real quick. Get my runes back. Run away. Tempt all of these slimes. I'm not even seeing your throwing animations there. Okay. Big stomp. Oh, there's another one up there. I didn't even notice that. Is that one conjuring slimes? That's what was happening. That's what was happening. It's a summoner. It's a summoner. And now the summoner punches me in the face because the summoner's really tanky. Is there anything behind me? Okay, let me just bonk. Okay. I'm dying. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I lived? Why did I live? Why am I not dead? That's crazy. And boom! I'm shocked that that didn't work. Maybe you need to be more precise with your aiming. Maybe I'm not hitting it where it's weakest. Maybe I'm hitting it in, like, the butt cheek or something. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, I can't tell if that was precise or not. Was I actually hitting it in the back? Who knows? We got the summoner taken care of. Smith script shield. They seem not to be able to climb up here, so I can read that, taking my sweet time. Round shield can be thrown by performing the armament skill. Oh, but it's a light shield. Okay. So not quite Captain America Frisbee status, but still pretty dang cool. Pretty dang cool. Cool indeed. Once thrown, the shield will be instantly restored to the wielder's hand through the smithing arts. How convenient. Gotta love those smithing arts that just sort of teleport things. Why can't we do that in real life? Why are real life blacksmiths so bad that they can't even make their inventions teleport? What's their excuse? Okay. I did it. It just takes one light attack to hit them in that spot. That's all it takes. I say, proving that that's not true. But maybe I was just not being precise enough. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. And bonk. I can't believe that didn't work. I don't get this. Yeah, and then that felt just as unprecise, so maybe I just don't understand the size of their stagger meter. Sometimes it feels like I stagger them instantly, other times not at all. Who knows anything? I'm not very good at understanding things, am I? But that's part of why I like these games, is that they're difficult to understand, but it feels rewarding when you do manage to understand something. Except for that Lamenter boss fight, I still don't get what that was. That still feels like a puzzle boss that I never solved the puzzle for. I even watched the footage back, and I still don't understand it. Huh. There could be illusory walls in here. There could be illusory walls. But there aren't. There are not. I don't have a shield equipped, so odds are I'm not going to be doing the guard counter move of this, because it's not that great at gardening. I mean, it's not that terrible at gardening, but it's not that great at guarding either. Where am I going? Where am I? I came from that hallway. I can drop down here. There's nothing back here. Yeah, it's all making sense. I can look at this from another angle over here, though. Yeah. I think I'd like to not do whatever I'm doing. I'd like to do this. Perfect. Quick stomp. That's not quick stomp. Couldn't even tell if that one was dead or not. Couldn't even tell. There's going to be stuff down these passageways, isn't there? Going to be a whole bunch of stuff in here. And I'm probably not going to explore on the lava. I just don't like exploring while being actively incinerated by the level that I'm exploring, you know? It's not a very chill time. To me, exploration is the time for chill. It's the time to be chill. And lava's the opposite of chill. Volcanic rock is chill because it's chilled down. Aha! This is the ladder. This is the ladder that goes up to that place. The place that I saw with my special little eyes in my skull. The place where all of my hopes and dreams will come true. The place where I'll realize that I forgot to turn on my lantern after dying for the umpteen millionth time. I know you're about to kill me, but look. I just need to turn on my lantern. Okay, let's charge this. I can't believe that timing worked. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, and across here, there's another... Oh, it's so cute. I don't want to kill it. I don't want to. Jump. I still haven't seen the animation for that throw move. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh, is it jumping down here on me? That would have been so comical if it just flattened me from the top rope with the steel smithing art chair that teleports back into your hand after you throw it. Speaking of throwing, it's going to throw something at me right now, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. I still haven't seen that animation. It's always hit me in the back. I'm running up here briefly. There's a lever. I see a lever. Okay. I am out of Estus. I am out of Estus. I do not need my insurance policy, though. So that's neat. That's cool. I'll put this back on. Actually, no, I'll put this. No, I'll put this. Yeah. Yeah. It's all good. Running across. And whoop. Okay, now I can focus on... You're still not dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. How have I not hit you? My hammer is the size of the entire room that we're standing in. Whoa! Oh, are you throwing your fists? Maybe? Okay, let me go around the corner. Let me heal. Oh yeah, you're like sending out your fists, like rocket fists. Okay, I'll run around. I'll run around. I'll run around and stagger you. And then knock you off the cliff. Boom. Nope. You have amazing, amazing Hang 10 ability. I took off my insurance policy, and for what? For what? I suck at fighting these. I suck at fighting these. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I suck at fighting these. No, we'll get that. We'll get it back, though. Insurance policy activate. I'm keeping on the armor, though. I'm keeping on all the armor. It's always faster to go back, though. Because I can just run past everything else and I understand what's happening. I won't be wasting a whole bunch of healing potions on things that I don't need to fight. I'll use my stomp properly to take down that thing. That lava thing. Whew, made it. I made it. I can run past everything. Everything will be fine. And that one will be petting its pet now, and I will not interrupt it. I will not intervene or interfere. It can... Okay, I am going to interrupt it because I'm running past it. Can I open this? No. I need to run up here to the summoner, and then go past the summoner. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I didn't even need to go there. I needed to go here, which is a different route. It's a different route. Let me take out these while I'm here. Just while I'm here. Because I'm going to be coming back this way. Perfect. I'm probably going to be coming back this way, right? Maybe? I don't know. The mind map is fragmented in my brain. This is going to be a very long exploration process for this, but I want to find all of the secrets. I want to find whatever this is. I don't have my runes yet. Okay, run across, get my runes, run across. Okay, it's doing it again. The move from off camera that I can never see. I can't believe you keep missing me. That's amazing. Okay. Drink a very inefficient and wasteful potion. I never know when it's going to continue the combo or not. Okay, that's the big one where you fall over. Okay. It's so hard to deal with these when there's little slimities. Okay. Yeah, you're like rocket fisting. And you can just do it however much you want. There's like no consistency to it. Okay, why did I go around you there? I wanted to hit you in the back. Yeah, this is the opportunity. That's the opportunity. And I think the critical is more damage than doing a fully charged heavy on it. And boom. And boom. And boom. Yeah. That's what I should have done the first time. Instead, I didn't do it. That worked better. That solved the problem. Okay, what's even up here? A smithing stone. Amazing. Nothing else. We can leave, though. We've cleared it. We can leave and never go back. What was even there? Like, did I pick up something weird there that I didn't read the description of? I don't think so. This was somewhere else, maybe. You can see how fragmented my memory is. I don't remember what just happened. Where even am I? Who am I? Why am I? Is no one up here guarding the lever? I find that to be highly suspicious. I find that to be highly suspicious indeed that no one is guarding this lever. The moment I walk up to it, something's going to drop down and use a moveset that I've never ever seen before to kill me 50 zillion times in a row. It'll kill me 50 zillion times in a row and then I'll be dead. I'll be dead. Do I want to move this yet? Is moving this going to, like, change the pathways that are available? Maybe moving this should be, like, the last thing I do after exploring everything else. This is my tedious exploration style. This is it. This is how I do things. I'm going to come back here because I cleared the enemies leading up to that. So it'll be really easy to come back here later. First, I want to explore everything. Okay, I didn't clear... No, I did clear all of them. I dropped down there in the future. I don't ever need to go down there ever again. Unless there was a path there that I've forgotten about. Boy, I love having a functional brain. Having a functional brain is great. Or so I'm told. Boom! Where are we going here? Just some more little bits. Bits and bobs. Bobs and nodules. Bob's your uncle. I can drop down there, right? Yeah, there's nothing else up here for me. There's nothing else here for me. I'm dropping down. Where am I? You? I'm just doing this. Why not? Smith Script Great Hammer. Is this a throwing ham? Oh. 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 Pretty low stat requirements for it, too. Look at that. Look at that. Let me two-hand it, and boom. Oh, that's amazing. Fully charged hammer throw. Oh, that's amazing. That is so cool. That is so cool. Good thing I have all these smithing stones, because I want to upgrade a bazillion weapons. And I'm actually, like, running out of my stock of smithing stones that I stocked up on. Oh, that is so cool. Look at the attack rating jump up, though, on the fully upgraded weapon. You gotta upgrade. You gotta get those upgrades. Okay, let's jump over here. Have we been there? Have I? Let's run down here and see what we see. What is down here at the bottom? Just big old vents. There's this whole underground forge system. But you know there's going to be some, like, cheeky little secret item somewhere around here. Okay, I have an idea. Testing for illusory walls. The cool way. Hi-ya! Oh, it sticks into the wall? That's so cool. I might have fallen into the lava there if I wasn't careful. Okay, let's just try a normal heavy. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. This is so cool. Imagine fighting a dragon, and the dragon is like up there, and you just power throw a hammer right into its face. That would be so cool. Against Bale the Dreaded One or something? I don't know. I think that would be really cool. What am I doing? Going back to this. I have the Beast Claw Hammer. That's not upgraded either. Okay. So I think I've explored everything that I can currently. Drop down there. Yeah. There's nothing else, right? Because I've jumped over there as well. I've looted all of that. Looted that item. Yeah. Okay, cool. I feel good about this now. Now I can jump over here and activate that thing and see where it goes and explore the rest. I have certitude right now. Certainty. Is certitude a word? The issue with English is you can just kind of make up words and they'll wind up being real words by accident. You can just kind of plunk the sounds together in a specific way that sounds like it vaguely makes sense, and most people will mostly know what you're talking about. So it lets you get away with being really sloppy in most crowds. Okay. Let's pull the lever of destiny to move this thing. How's it gonna move? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Very cool. I could have jumped onto it and then lowered down. I could have done that. I could have done gone doodly did that. But I didn't. Okay. So that is now like that. What am I hitting into? Those things. But it's not like activated or anything, really. So I'm going to need to run all the way down again and see. See if that wall is illusory. It could be the greatest secret ever. Imagine if I throw the hammer and the wall turned out to be illusory. It would be so good. So good. Hoop. Run down here first. These walls are cracked open a little bit. Where am I facing towards? That direction. These forges are pretty spread out. There must be like a vein of lava running underneath all of this. Neato. I'm not seeing any hidden items, though. I'm not seeing any hidden items. Gosh, there's no way I fit through there. There's no way. There's no way. I'm leaving. I'm not going to be a clown. I might be dressed like a clown, but I'm not going to clown around, you know? I have standards. I have standards of conduct in my exploration. And those standards are exploring literally everything. Yeah, I've dropped there before. That's where I came from, I think. Yeah, that's the little note that tells you to hit them in the back, just in case this is the first forge you've ever been in. But then what's down there? Did I ever drop down there? Questions for later. Questions for later. First I go here. Oh, gosh! I did not roll far enough. Oh, my whole life. My whole life flashed before my eyes because I did not go far enough. Insurance policy, I did not need you equipped all that time. Maybe I do. No. No, I don't. Because then death is a certainty in these Souls games. So the insurance policy only makes sense, like, okay, it always makes sense, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to die, and then I'll equip it after I die. Right? Right. Examine altar. Taylew the Golem Smith? Oh, this is better than I could have hoped. And for anything that I could have hoped. FP cost 138, I can do that. I can summon him. Oh my gosh, is this my new best friend? Ashen Remains. Spirit of Taylew the Golem Smith. So they have spirits and everything, and they have feelings. They are real things. The spirit of the stalwart stone golem who launches his own fists as projectiles, the one that was killing me over and over. Taylew was said to be the runt of the litter and the first to stop moving, but it was he who became the guardian deity of smithery. So once again, something that forsook its body, its corporeal form. He then became like a deity. I don't know if that means like just a deity that is revered, or like actually a full-on mystically superpowered deity. You know, because this is a high fantasy setting, so it can mean a lot of different things. Maybe people just revered Taylew the Golem. Maybe I should equip Taylew the Golem next to Yash. So I've got a really tiny guy and a really big guy. That's pretty cool. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to drop down here. I'm going to drop down here. Just to see. Does this fill with lava? No. I think there's nothing down here. I think there's nothing. There's nothing down here. Okay. Can I fast travel out of here? Yes, I can. Good. I'm so glad they let me do that. Whew. We found some cool stuff in there. I want to upgrade that throwing hammer. That is so versatile. That is really cool. Next time I go into one of these forges, if there are any more of the forges anywhere, I'll equip that throwing hammer and it'll be upgraded and it'll be grand and I'll throw it around and I'll be so happy. I'll be the happiest little not a clown who looks like a clown. Anyone else around here? No. Back into misbegotten territory, I presume and assume. Here we are. Ah. Glorious, glorious ocean. I kind of wish you could swim, but I think that would have been maybe feature creep on the development. Probably, if you could swim, they would have needed to detail the oceans, which means they would have put less detail elsewhere. That would have been too sparse. Hello, owl. Goodbye, owl. I'm sorry, you drop an egg, and that's very important. And also, you jump scare me. The horned owl. That gives horned owl a whole new meaning. That is a very literal horned owl. Look at the ERDTREE up there. And all the shrouds. Did Marika, like, put those metaphysical shrouds on the ERDTREE? Literally shrouding it in shadow. I wonder how much of the lore of Elden Ring was meant metaphorically by George R.R. Martin, and then Miyazaki was like, it would be cool to take that literally, though, because it would look cool. Oh. Oh no, I saw a puddle, I wanted to explore the puddle, but now I look more closely at the puddle and see it's full of blood fiends, and all of a sudden I'm much less interested in the puddle. Maybe that's not a good puddle. Maybe it's a bad puddle. Or maybe it's a puzzle puddle. See what I did there? Because maybe it's a puzzle of how to figure out how to tackle them without getting murdered. Without getting absolutely murdered. What am I hearing? Oh, that's that battle that I saw before. Is it, though? No, this is a new battle. No, it's the same battle. Because I went through there, and it, like, went through the whole underground cave, and it was a dead-end cave. Yeah, I've battled that battle before. That battle has already been battled. I don't need to battle it again. So much battle. Why can't we just be kind to one each other another? Huh? Why can't we ever do that? Okay. Blood fiends. I don't need this. I'm doing the thing I don't like doing, which is like tediously swapping around my talismans for every single combat encounter. I don't like doing that usually. Okay, I sneak behind you and I backstab. I missed most of the hits on that because it is not as long range. And I did not buff it with Renala's cameo. Or Rolana's cameo, excuse me. Now it's buffed. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. What should drop? Bloodfiend's Sacred Spear. That's different than what I picked up before. Hey, you. Get a little closer. You're in water, so that was not the right move to use there. Oh, you can definitely be staggered out of that. Gotcha. This one's dead. That one's dog. What is the running R2 on this again? I don't know the basic moveset of the weapon that I'm wielding, because I haven't used it enough. That's why I want to practice more. Okay, charge me, and then do your attack. Oh, I didn't turn quickly enough. The turn and burn is usually really good for these dogs. It does disturb me that I am using Mesmer's Flame, though. Feels a little off. Feels a little wrong to be using that visual flame. But maybe I shouldn't care. Yeah, this is a very different flowy playstyle than I'm used to. That is such a cool pose. Look at that. What an elegant clown gnome swordsman I have become. So refined, so graceful in my movements as I spaz around, face-tanking hits, and not learning to dodge roll. Hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, they killed a bunch of soldiers down here. Good job. Good work. I got the crossbow. You don't need to worry about it. Sacred Spear. The Mother of Truth desires a wound. Yep. Bloodfiend's Blood Boon. Raise the Sacred Spear and pierce the body of the Mother of Truth. Yep. That is like the same as Moog's thing, but it's purely mostly scaling off of Arcane, instead of also scaling off of something else. I can't quite remember what Moog's thing scales off of. I think I've explored this little plateau. I don't think there were any other caves up here. It was all barren and desolate, and I never need to come here again. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll loot that as well. I probably have a lot of their armor sets by now. Okay, and I rode through this pretty quickly last time. I'm not sure what I missed or didn't miss. Probably a lot. But yeah, this is where I stole that chest from them, and they didn't even notice. Or they did notice, but they couldn't do anything about it. And then I made fun of them. It was kind of rude, but like, they're enemy soldiers, so I feel like it's fine to be rude to them. It's like a form of self-therapy. I don't know. I don't know. Anything else around here, though, that I missed? Hello, soldiers. Hello, everyone. Here I am. Can you hit me? Probably not. Probably not. Honestly, oh, you did hit me. I was just about to say I probably couldn't hit anything with a crossbow that was on horseback either. Then they just managed to hit me. Hot dang. My good old hubris strikes again. Last name Briss. First name Deg. The Cheerful. Okay, yeah, I don't think I missed much of anything else. And those golems are alive again. Golems are alive again. Okay. Okay. Let me go back to my golem knocking down strats. Changing around my talent, but you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. It's completely 1,000,000% worth it. Will I, whatchamacallit, serendipitously parry an arrow with a tree again? Yes, I will. That wasn't serendipitous, though. Serendipitous. It was entirely intended. Wait, if I hit that one, it'll fall at an angle that I can't actually access its core from. Does this work? Yes. Please. Please let me know. No. Oh, the terror. I need to stagger it again. Okay. I'm not seeing what's happening anymore. There we go. Let me run. Why am I not running? I'm holding down the run button. Who knows why that happens. Okay, you. I was immune for your attacks. It was very rude of me. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. And fully charged to knock you down. Yeah, hammers seem to be better at knocking them down than the old greatsword was. Who would have guessed that hammers do more stagger damage? That's like one of their mechanical differences. Who would have guessed? Okay. That's going to incinerate me if I'm not careful. There we go. Taking out the trash once more. Now we've cleared the area. Now I can properly explore. Now I can properly explore all of these little spaces. All of them. I'm going to keep the hammer on hand for a while. Just in case I see any more of those golems. And I'm going to stop messing with my talismans because it's too tedious. It's too finicky and micromanagey for my tastes. But it makes a lot of sense. I'll just leave what I have on now and not think about it. He lied. I will think about it. There's nothing up there. It's not worth writing up there, right? There's never anything up there on top of collapsed pillars. I'll look at it from another angle that solidifies in my mind the fact that there's nothing up there. Look. Whole lot of nothing. Right? That's gotta be a whole lot of nothing. Because it vaguely looks like a whole lot of nothing from down here. So clearly it is a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, this is not an area that really behooves thorough exploration. There aren't little secrets in every little corner. It's just a scenic place to ride through and knock down some giants. I think that's actually why I liked my second playthrough of Elden Ring more than the first playthrough. Was because I could just ride through places that I knew didn't have anything, and it was really beneficial to the pacing of the game. Down there is that catacomb, the comb of the cata that I already cleared out and got the axes of. What could be over here on this ledge? I'm assuming there's going to be more Godwin stuff someplace or another. These nascent butterflies, these represent Mikola, don't they? These represent the fact that Mikola is associated with random little corners where they didn't know what else to put there. I have 80 of them. I have 80 of them, and I don't need them. I don't even remember what they're used to craft with. Oh wait, I think it's like dappled cured meat might be the only thing that they're used for. Dappled, yeah. That's the only thing they're used for. Same with the budding horns. That is wild. Both of those items are only used to craft a terrible, terrible consumable item. Hot diggity dang. Did I miss something around this corner? Is this a thing? Am I riding towards it? This is a thing. This is a thing. This cliff was actually a canyon leading to something. So I could go down there into this area, or I could go around here into that area. What I really want to do is find a site of grace so that I don't need to ride past those giant golems every single time, though. And so that I have a place to respawn when I next play. You know? You know, there must be one right around here somewhere. There was a map fragment. There's usually a site of grace near a map fragment. Usually. And this has... yeah, these are Horn-Sent Ruins. There must be a site of grace. Temple Town Ruins. This is up from the waterfall on the Elak River that we couldn't get to earlier. Yeah. That's what this place is. Who's here, though? Like, can I scout around a little bit? Can I jump up in here? On top of the wall, yes. So is there a convenient site of grace here? Not that I'm seeing. I don't see any of the golden swirlies anywhere. We know there's a horned warrior up there. Horn-Sent really did have a lot of villages all over the place, and they were systematically eradicated, every single one of them. We found the Prospect Town. We have one that didn't even have a name other than just the Scorched Town. Now this is the Temple Town. Controversial opinion, war is terrible. War is really, really terrible. There's gotta be a site of grace around here somewhere. Gotta be one someplace or another. Either that or I'll just run into a field boss and die. Like it'll fall out of the sky and I will die. Oh me, oh my, I swallowed a fly. There were dragonflies on the screen. I could have said dragonfly and hooked it into that. But I didn't. I saw a statue of one of them ascetic tutelary deities. I see things that let me down into the Elok River if I want to go there. That's another way accessing that. There's that ailing village that was inflicted with the fly plague. There's a whole bunch of kind folks out here. So these shadows are like, the Hornsent were incinerated, and now only their shadows remain, right? That's basically the situation that they're in. But the thing that I learned about the furnace golems said that they incinerated body and soul combined. So is the shadow separate from a soul? Or are these the Hornsent that weren't incinerated in the furnace golems? And so they still have their souls, but their souls are shadowy. Like, metaphysically speaking, what is a shadow in Elden Ring? I still don't get it. It's used to refer to the shadow-bound beasts of the Empyreans. But, like, the Shadowlands are clearly, like, a big deal. A huge big deal. So what is the deal with this big deal? I am here to loot. I am just here to loot. Hello, Shadow Dog. There's nothing else up here, right? Nothing else? Yeah, nothing else. Just Shadow Dogs biting me in the butt. As per usual. And these necromancers summoning these little rancor spirits. It's an even worse version of the spell than what I have. That's crazy. That's crazy. I have not found a site of grace. I very much have not found a site of grace. At all. Not even a little bit. Not even slightly. I was a lying liar who lied. It's not a lie if you say you haven't seen something that you genuinely haven't seen, and then you see it 2 seconds later. That's just new information. Okay. I can finally relax. There's stuff over there, red blooms. What the heck? Those aren't scarlet rot blooms, are they? Questions for later. Anyway, take care of yourself, be safe out there. Have a good one.